Wow, did I find something awesome when I started this new journal cover. I'm using all these remnants, but it's all about using banana packaging. I'm definitely going to have to make a video. It's pretty exciting. Hello everyone, it's the Paper Patio. I made an art journal yesterday and finished it today with the papers inside. That's what I finished. I'm taking a completely different direction with my junk journals in that I tend to do more artwork in it recently than I have actually journaling. So I still have a lot. Just want to show you. I've got 2 journals here. They're really big. I've been working on these 2 journals this year, and they're quite large. This is like a 3-inch spine. This one's probably a 3-inch spine again. You've probably seen these on my channel before. And inside I have a lot of pictures, and I started doing some drawing. But there's not much actual journaling. Now I can't add any more artwork to this because it's getting too thick. This one is just crazy huge and I can barely get it closed. So I'm going to set these off to the side, and they are going to be strictly for drawing or just journaling my day, but I'm not going to be able to add anything thick inside of these anymore. I think what happened is I just put way too many signatures, especially in this one. I believe I put 5 in here, and although I really love it, it's very colorful. I think it's just going to stay as is, and as I said, I'm just going to write and journal in it. So it's not going to get any thicker. And this is the same as well. This has no more growing room. I don't have the room anymore. And so lesson learned, too many signatures, too many papers. And so again, this one is also going to be just used to write things in. So no regrets, but things are just kind of changing. So I made this, what did I say, yesterday. Absolutely love it. But I want to tell you how I made the front of it. I'm just going to grab. So this is what I used for the cover. Now, I can't change the camera to make it further away from this item. So I'm just going to try and open this up here. It's really big. It is about, here's the corner. And it goes to the other side there. And then here. Okay, so this thing is about 3 feet this way and about 2 feet this way. So I'm just going to fold it in thirds, or fold it over twice. What this is, and I have mentioned it on my channel before, but I'm focusing more on it today to explain exactly what it is. This comes from a grocery store, one of the few in my city that actually keeps the boxes at the end of the till for people to use to pack their groceries in. Most stores just don't do that, but I love this store because this really thick paper, it's pretty close to cardboard, but not quite. It's amazing. It's amazing. I have a lot of this and I really want to go pick up some more. So what this is, the reason why it's naturally folded this way is because it sits in a banana box to absorb the moisture, take the bananas out, and they just keep this in the box, throw it at the end of the till in big cages. And I started using this a couple of years ago. So what I did with this journal that I just showed you here, I took this paper, just give me a chance here. I took it and I folded it in 3/3. Using my glue stick to really see how thick that is. I mean, that's just crazy thick. There's so many uses for this. So this comes out to, we got one more fold left, but we are at, 18 inches by 12 and a half. So then I take this paper, I'm just going to fold it right in half. The reason why I decided to start making the covers out of this is because I'm finding the other ones, the hard covers, although they're nice and they're very sturdy, I have really small hands. I'm a very short person, and they're really hard to pick up. I actually need both hands. So here's your journal. There we go. Super thick. These holes are air holes, obviously, for the bananas. Now, on this, I find sometimes, here we go, a stain. Where is it? A stain here or here. I just gesso over that. I mean, I don't think there's anything to worry about. So I fold that over. I sew around it. Now let's get the journal here. I sew around it, and then I start playing with my paints. Oh, it's just, it feels so nice in the hands. So when I finished this, actually just a few minutes ago, I counted 48 pages that I can do my artwork on. I was going to add more because it's really not that thick. But as I said before, you know, I don't want it to get super wide. This will take me a long time to fill. 48 pages for me is 48 instances, 48 times that I can sit here at my journal desk and play. 48 times. And I'm just going to be probably drawing on here. Now I added this pocket. I made this sheet. What is it called? A board, master board, and this master board. I was going to make a journal out of it, but I didn't know how I wanted it. Like this was going to be the front, this was going to be the back. But I decided that since it is a piece of artwork that I did, instead of making something with it, why not just add it to my art journal? And so there's my art piece. There it sits. This is what I made. I like it. I want to see it again. So I just glued it to the back of the book. And the other one that kind of looks the same, I also did that. I glued it to the front, but I also went around and did one more stitch through the paper bag. Or no, this is a paper bag. No, this one's an Amazon piece of Amazon paper. And I left it as a book because I figure, well, maybe I'll put something in there. So this is, let's go back to the front. I made the flowers, the yo-yos, these little papers here that you fold over and glue, some buttons. I used some oil pastels. I made this months ago on this piece of paper, and so I pasted that here. Here's another large piece. This is from an old napkin, not a napkin, the thing you put on the table there, placemat. And this, I absolutely love this. You need to get some of this. So this is really thick, 100% cotton rope. It's so awesome. I love it. It's just got that natural texture. It's a natural fiber, right? And so I punched holes every about 1.5 inches or so, and I just fed that through there. Brought it to the middle of the book, or to the back, sorry, and I just glued it along remaining strands to the back. So I just want to show you the pages. There is nothing in here yet, but I'm just so happy with it because I have a new purpose now for these liners, these banana box liners. So, and this is just going to be my art journal, right? It's not going to be personal journaling. It's just, I'm going to come down here and play, use my gesso, use my paints, oil pastels, crayons, acrylic markers, my Posca pens. It just goes on and on and on. I may do some collage. This is just a fun book. This takes me back to my childhood, and it's just a great time to play. So we'll start. I'm just going to leave this like this. I might paint something here. Oh, and I used acrylic ink instead of acrylic paint. I really love that look. I have a couple sets of beautiful acrylic inks, and they've been sitting on the shelf for a few years, and I need to start using them. I need to shake them up. So anyway, just a really junky journal. This paper was really short, so I added a piece here, folded it over, and did some sewing. And then I added this. And then just a few minutes ago, I did all the gessoing. This with an old brush. And I don't think I need very much. This one I left the same, or just natural. I got some pictures from Staples last week. So this is the cardboard that came in, super thick. And I picked up some more gesso on there. Here's a little bit of a banana stain. Was that a banana stain on there? Or is that... Nope, that's the Amazon packaging. And that's okay. This is an old masterboard that I made last year, and I scanned it, printed it. So I just sewed it to here because this page was on the shorter side, right? And that's it. I love it. I don't know why I'm so excited about it. But check out the back. This blows me away. I was looking for fabric, and I wanted to make something, put some really pretty flowery stuff on here. And then I thought, well, no, this is going to be a junky art journal. So these are actually really old, probably 35 years old, coveralls, fire retardant coveralls that have gone through the washing machine a million times, and they've been cut up for quite some time. I did make a bag out of this stuff a few years ago, but I did have some pieces left over. Check out the fraying. I didn't do that. That's how the coveralls were falling apart, and I thought, how awesome would that be to add that to my journal? And then I made this last year, a couple years ago. I was playing with some white paper, cardstock, and I was just painting with my Posca pens. And then underneath is another masterboard. Actually, that's a jelly print. And I scanned it and I printed that out. So that makes a nice background as well. Oh man, this is going to be so much fun. And then I decided to put my name, Giselle's Art Journal. And if you look at this 6, it looks a little wonky. I made a 5, and I noticed it right after I did it. So I quickly made a 6. So January 1st, 2026. I can't wait to work in this thing. As for fastening it off, I was going to put a hole here and do the tie, but I thought, no, I'm just going to keep it messy. So I'm going to grab, again, some really old fabric that I have, and I'm just going to make just a tie. I'm just going to tie it around and then just tie a knot here, and that's about it. So I hope you like that. I absolutely love it. It's going to be so much fun. I just have to trim these edges a little bit because they're sticking out. Why not do that now? And that one can stay. This one's sticking out a little bit. I'm going to trim that a little bit. It doesn't have to be even. Let's trim this side just a smidge. I made this corner here because it was encroaching on the big, thick cotton rope. And maybe this one a little bit as well. So I could take this upstairs while I watch TV and just maybe draw with my crayons. And then, you know, on the weekend, when I come down, I can finish it off or dress it up with some paints. I don't want to bring all my paints upstairs, so let's see. This is sticking out a little bit. So let's just rip that off. You don't have to use the scissors. I think that's good there. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Thanks for watching, everyone.